running? Are we up? And are we running? Okay, time to do the check. Okay, seems we're all good. I'm getting an ad for Crunchyroll. I don't want Crunchyroll. I don't want Crunchyroll. No, I don't want the 7 days of free trials with Turbo. Okay, but yeah, it seems like we're up and running. Okay, good. Okay, close the laptop up. Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 17 of MH3U. Last time, we knocked out some more quests in HR7. We defeated the Green Nargacuga, we defeated the Devil Joe, and we also went in and tackled Plain Dangerous, which got me the final hard horns I needed. So anyways, as you can see, I am rocking out my new set of armor. Basically, this is the culmination of all my efforts. I hunted 2 Devil Joes off camera, and basically we have this. So basically, as far as this armor is concerned, basically it uses the Blade of Tartarus as stated, Diablo's Helm X, Mail X, the Renaplos Braces, the Helios Coil, and the Vengus Greaves. Basically, in terms of the gems... Oh, come on. Can I show what gems I have? Okay, good. So basically, on the Blade of Tartarus, I put on a Jewel 1, a Sheath Jewel 1. Likewise on the Diablo's Helm, I have a Draw Jewel 2, a Draw Jewel 1 on the Male X, 2 Fast Charge Jewels on the Renaplos armor, a Fast Jewel 3, a Charger Jewel 3 on the Helios Coil, and finally 2 Charger Jewels on the Vengus Greaves. And as for my talisman, I replaced the auto shield, the auto guard one for a sheathing 6th that I managed to find. Basically, this talisman is the crux of the entire build. Basically, even though it has no slots to it and it's a +6 skill. Hey, this is what makes it. And as you can see, Blade of Tartarus, 1300 damage, and a good slab of purple sharpness to boot. Basically, purple sharpness, as you can guess, it's much more powerful than white sharpness. So basically, you're rocking this sharpness, you are going to be doing a lot. And in terms of the skills, with our skill combination, we have Critical Draw, Handicraft, Fast Charge, and Sheathing. Fast Charge, we've seen it working in action plenty of times in past videos. It's always been a useful skill for us. So Handicraft, as you saw, basically it boosts the sharpness of your weapon, so basically you can bump it up into a different sharpness tier, or you can just extend out the sharpness tier that you're already on. So basically, it's pretty solid if you are so it's always a useful skill to have, whether you're trying to bump up the sharpness, or if you're basically using a high sharpness consuming weapon like dual blades. This helps to boost it up even more. Though when combined with sharpness, basically it'll really shine. Where your sharpness is barely going down, and you have that increased meter. Now Crit Draw basically makes it where basically your weapon upon being drawn will be given a plus 100% affinity boost. Now granted, this affinity boost also comes into play with negative affinity. So let's say you have a weapon with a negative 20 affinity. If you basically activate Critical Draw, then the affinity of the weapon will go up to 80 for that first strike. So basically, it's still not going to be 100%, but it'll still be higher than it would be by default. And for weapons with 0, you're guaranteed to get a critical strike with your draw attack. Perfect for the Greatsword, because basically you're going to be dishing out a big slab of damage. Plus, you're going to be heavily sheathing anyways to move around. And then you get Sheathing. Basically, sheathing may not sound like that big a skill, but trust me, it opens up doors for the Greatsword, because basically, you can just sheath quickly, which makes it where you're more likely to dodge attacks. You've seen how many attacks where I got burned because I couldn't sheath fast enough. But it also makes it where it's viable to do hit and run strategies. So basically, working with Critical Draw. So anyways, before we go hunting, let's go out here and talk to this guy. Off camera, I knocked out the remaining quests. I basically hunted that Agnactor, and I also hunted basically the Gobel, and I re-log you, Chris. Though I had to complete Fisherman's Feed first. Now, darn it! I go up the Tennessee, Sea, but the strength of the ocean was always very nice. Guild ships always had smooth sailings, but now an entire fleet just gone? It's like a mariner's nightmare. It's not even the scariest part. The folks I overheard blame the disappearance on an unknown monster. A real doozy. They're putting together a team to slay the beast. Hey, I know that determined look. Don't tell me you're thinking of joining. You honestly think you can stand a chance? You got confidence, Hunter. I'll give you that. You know what? I'm starting to believe in the impossible, even more than during my salad days. Maybe your can-do attitude is rubbing off on me. You'd be a great motivational speaker, Hunter. Well, if you ever spoke. Regardless, I'm through with being afraid. I can tell you too. Now, sally forth and face the beast. Wahaha. Okay, so anyways. Now that we have this, we can now hunt essentially the final boss of the game. And this is a hunt that makes me nervous. Frankly, this is a hunt I've been dreading since the very start of this playthrough. Well, as much as I hoped it wouldn't. The time has finally come. Cryptic reports have been rolling in the guild over the past few days. It all started when we lost contact with an observation vessel sent to the Tainted Sea to look into some earthquakes. Then the guild sent a fleet of ships led by a battleship to find the missing vessel. Instead of the vessel, they found the worst thing imaginable. The fleet ran to the same elder dragon that terrorized Tanzania in ancient times. It's the Dire Miralis, a living calamity. It's a legendary monster. No one whose mere name chills the blood. Now it's making its way towards Tanzania slowly but surely. It's walking. The guild fleet managed to report the sightings, but all contact was lost. It's as if the sea swallowed them up. More than just Tanzania is in danger from the beast. The whole region is in peril. But none of the other regions are good. At least there's one piece of good news. The guild got the warehouse in the area stocked with weapons, fuel, and ammo. We want you to use that place as your base camp when you throw everything you got at the Dire Miralis. What? Surely you can't be surprised by it, because you're the best. You're about the only hunter who can handle the beast. It'd be a suicide mission for anyone else. You're the world's only hope. Today's proud hunter journal entry reads, succeed and you save the world. Fail and nobody will be around to care. So it's a win-win.
Hunter, I'm afraid I got some very serious news to report. The guild has declared a state of emergency. This great port of ours faces a danger unlike any of its history. We have confirmed that an elder dragon knows the Dire Miralis is approaching Port Tanzania. This creature is a complete mystery. Even the guild's highest scholars know it's only a beast from folklore. This quest is literally a trip to the great unknown, so we're only offering it to the best of the best. The fate of the entire town or more hangs in the balance, and yet I know you're going to accept it, right? I knew it. I won't tell you not to go, but this is the part of the job I hate. We at the guild will root for your safe return. Just don't do anything scary like die or tell us to evacuate. I'm not that worried. I don't think there's a monster out there. You're a legendary. You can take them on. I've watched you grow as a hunter from the very beginning. I know that what you're made of. You got some pretty heavy mail, Hunter. Anyways, you can count on me to fulfill your desires to the end.
Okay, so anyways, Black Flame of Calamity. We are nigh approaching a calamity beyond reckoning. This elder dragon is like the earth's anger personified, and all who bear witness shall clutch their breasts in terror. But our future need not be filled with darkness, not if you succeed. So anyways, Dire Miralis. This monster, I have never defeated this monster on my own. I've defeated a good chunk of monsters on my own. I've defeated the Gold Sedaeus on my own. I've defeated Gen Moran, but basically, this monster I've never been able to defeat. So I basically have been pumped up on items. What I did was I got potions. I also have Mega Demon Drugs and Mega Armor Skins to boost our defense and attack. Also, Mega Potions, Max Potions, Ancient Potions, as well as a bunch of crafting ingredients to give us Mega Potions, as well as Ancient Potions and Max Potions. So yeah, I am nervous. I am very, very nervous. Like I said, this is one quest that I have not been looking for, that I've been dreading since the very start. Okay. Oh, by the way, off camera, I did a little grinding, and okay, come on, let me get over. Let me get over to Cha-Cha. So basically, for Cha-Cha, I hunted the regular Sedaeus in the village, and by killing it, I unlocked a skill called Speedy Recovery. Speedy Recovery basically makes it where your Shakalakas will come back from the dead faster. I didn't give the skill to Kayamba because basically I like Kayamba with his ultimate mask. He's been doing some good work with it. And I would rather have him being a source of slime than basically just coming back a little faster. So anyways, let's do this. Now, I may fail this quest. I may fail it multiple times. This may be the entire video. But we're gonna try. That's right, before Monster Hunter World, this was the original volcano monster. Alright, so anyways, for the Dire Miralis. How we get knocked out of the air? So anyways, for the Dire Miralis, you're going to want to go underwater and basically hit him. Of course I fail hit him. Yeah, that's one of his attacks. He's going to lunge forward when you're in the water. But this water has to be scalding hot. How are we not burning up? Yeah! I love the music in this fight, I do. But it's also intimidating. Oh no! Huh, I survived the Nova Blast. In the past, that thing would kill me. Oh no, no. By the way, if you want to get his parts, you're going to need to break the shoulders, you're going to need to break the chest, you're going to need to break. I love my chakalakas. The chest is the weak point, so hit the chest. Hit the chest with everything you got. Okay, he's going for the land. I'll be honest with you. I am not all that familiar when it comes to fighting a Dire Miralis on land. I've only ever fought with other people, and it would always die relatively quickly in the water because, well, I was dealing with a lot of hunters who actually knew what they were doing better than I did. you can see, this thing is a lot harder to fight outside of water. Yeah! As you can see, when you're outside of water, you're a lot more vulnerable to the fireballs. Yeah, if only I had my my tremor guard. Come on, how are you moving so nimbly? You're a freaking mountain! Come on, hold still! Come on, just hold still! I want on steer! Alright, there's a Dragonator. Come on, I was about to hit! Let me hit you! Should have gone from Polisher. I went too defensive. Too bad you can't cuff this thing's tail. Come on. Stop butting me with your ass. As much as I love my Shaka-Wakas, there's one disadvantage to them. And that is basically that they make the monster just be erratic. Wait, did they break the wings? Yeah! Okay, broke the tail. The chip damage, it's so intimidating. Look at this! I'm getting chip damage by just walking near the monster! Wait. And I just realized something. I haven't taken a single demon drug. Okay, he's going back in the water. Or maybe he's not. He's like, oh, I don't want to go in the water. Okay, good. Oh, come on! I was trying to heal. Hey. Come on! I'm fighting a literal mountain here, which is kind of impressive considering that you do fight literal mountains in Monster Hunter 4, Monster Hunter World. Okay, clone, clone, clone. Hit him in the crotch! Oh, well, what did I do to you except hit you in the crotch a bunch of times? Blue mushroom herb. Okay, not the worst thing, not the worst. Thank you for the health recover up, Cha-Cha. Okay. Sharpen. Heal. Yeah, we don't even get a bed. We get a table. Where'd he go? Well, there you are. How you like that? Okay. Armor skin. Demon skin. Come on. This thing is one walking hitbox. It's like an old school monster in that regard. Yeah, and then a bunch of veteran monster players, they're just gonna laugh and be like, "Oh, you think that's hard?" I had an Hypnoth once who just absolutely kicked my ass. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay, come on, go under the water, go under the water. Put away the weapon! I'm lost in the monster! Oh, come on. I cannot deal with this monster's hitting me all over the place. Look, I can understand a hard monster. I can understand a big monster, but frankly, this is just cruel. Come on, come on. Okay, come on. Yeah! Somehow I survived that! Ah, come on! I'm healing up! Look at me! I'm healing! I'm healing! You can come over here because I'm healing! Okay, I think I knocked out all the fire on its left wing. Alright, you come over to the Dragonator. Okay. How much more health does this thing have? I was even in range of you! Stop doing that! Your hitbox is so big that it transcends invincibility frames! That was cheap! You saw how cheap that was! what? Screw it. Wait, did I forget the... I forgot the Kelby horns. I forgot the Kelby horns. And I forgot to get ballista ammo. It got him. It was a light poke, but got him. He's got the tetanus. He's got the tetanus. Hey, we got the chest. Come on, just hold still. Of course it roars. Of course you roar. No, no, no. I think that's the deadliest attack this thing has. It can launch fireballs that can nuke the area, yet its most dangerous attack is walking forward. And it's like, oh, you want to challenge that? So I got more fireballs here. I got more fireballs. Thank God I'm decked out in G-rank gear, otherwise we would be dead by now. We would have been long dead. Sorry, Mr. Walkie over here, he's just, oh, let me walk slowly. Who needs opportunities to hit when I'm walking backwards? Yeah, how you like being interrupted? They saved the world. And I finally did it. I finally hunted a Dire Miralis on my own. I've never done this before. Anyways, there are multiple car points on this thing, so don't neglect. Though, hey, it's no skin off my back if I don't get all the car points, because basically, I'm not getting the gear for this thing. Okay, Miralis Smelter. Okay, let's see what we got. Handicraft, unsheath, we'll take that. Destroyer. Evade distance, constitution, okay. And we have done it. We've officially completed the game in that, well, in terms of main quest material and the like. Let's see what we got from Cha-Cha, or Kayemba. But who got the killing blow? Because basically, if it was Cha-Cha, how'd you not get anything from that? Okay. Then. Big Nipper, you finally did it! You slew the Dire Miralis. It took a lot of guts and a lot of wit, but you beat that beastly calamity. This sport means the world to me. You know, I've helped so many hunters here, more than I can count. I can't thank you enough for saving this place. It's my entire world, you know. We're gonna bounce back. You watch. Oh, I nearly forgot. I got a letter from the guild expressing their thanks, acknowledging your deeds. Let's hear him. In recognition of your brave efforts, we bestow upon you this award. Where that ought to put ya, pop yap nipper, big nipper. With that under your belt, you can expect even more fortune glory in your future. Today's proud hunter journal entry reads, a great hunter deserves a great award. Bottoms up for the big nipper. Oh, forget to tell you one more thing. Get this, the hunter rank cap is well for hunters who bear this award. From this moment on, your hunter rank will be based upon your hunter points you get from completing quests. Why, the guild might even let you tackle some quests henceforth thought unbeatable. You know, I always blame the carbonation for the funny feeling in my chest when you're around. But maybe I always have a sense that this way will come. Or maybe not. Today's proud hunter journal entry reads, the hunt will never end, and neither will the legend. Finally got your hunter rank up to 15, did you? That's worth more than a drink, I wager. An achievement that demands something really special. How about I lift the hunter? How about I let you hit the hammer that the hunting girl, the gonger, uses to wand a gun? Oh, don't worry about that. Hammer's good history. It's passed down from one gonger to another through the ages. And now it passes to you. Make good use of this gear to what you're hunting. If you want to check the gonger's hammer, just have a look, have it forged at the armory. Today's proud hunter journal entry reads, bring the hammer down, the song that starts the hunt. Okay, so anyways, by defeating the Dire Miralis, we basically have unlocked the rank system. So basically, from the moment you start the game up until now, you're getting points. Even though it's not displaying it, you're getting points that go towards your rank. So because I completed so by default, once you get past the Dire Miralis quest, you're going to go to at least HR 8. But if you've been doing extra quests and the like, then you'll be up even higher.
Good Hunter, once again, welcome back. I knew you'd be okay. I just knew it, but I'm so relieved to see that I was right. Phew, deep breaths. I'm fine. Peace has returned to the port, so you can get back to hunting again. I'm not about to retire either, so I've got lots of quests to throw your way, so buckle up.
Okay, so anyways. Because we're HR8s, we can now just do a bunch of quests. Now, these quests are all optional. You don't have to do them, and I'm not going to be doing them. Because basically, why am I going to hunt a Rustarembros with a Black Diablos? Because I'm not going for a 100%. Though there are several that I will be hunting. And I forgot to do a canteen quest. Though it's for booze. Oh no, I'm not getting booze! So anyways, these are all the quests that we can do, basically. No real new monsters. We are going to be hunting these guys, but not right now. I'm not hunting 2 of these things. Okay, anyways. Ha 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 ha! I heard you hunted the Elder Dragon, the Dire Miralis. Ha 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 ha! You really lit fire to me, Hunter. I'm chomping at the bit to bag a big monster or get chomped dry. I can't let you hog all the glory after all. It's time I got back in the game of, hunting game. Hunting's not just a job, it's an adventure. I got the itch again. In other words, hunting season's open. Wahaha! No more get rich quick schemes for me. It's sweat equity from here on out. My future's so bright I need to shade my eyes. It's been a tale for you, Hunter. Seems one of the lost lighthouse guards has finally returned us. We saw a shadow, dark and terrible, and so she fled to the lighthouse basement. 'Tis a mercy she's alive at all. For that giant shadow was no other than the Elder Dragon Bagar. To think some fool hunter would dare strike out in search of a beast bigger than the lighthouse itself. Now tell me and speak for true. Was it ye who slew the beast? It were. I knew it were. Shiver me timbers. Ho ho ho. Well, you saved me, mate, so I shall repay you in kindness. This is from all of us at the Lighthouse Guard. I can't wait to see what adventures you get up to next. Holy carp, bud! Did you really slay that Dire Miralis? That's amazing! Everyone in Tanzania is talking about it. We really can't thank you enough. I can't wait until we set sail again. I'm going to spread word of your deeds to every port in the world. Whoa! Oh, I almost forgot. I want you to have this. It's my greatest treasure, except for the wife and kids. Anyways, it would make me really happy if you take it. And thanks again. Okay, and last but not least...
Nastic! Splendid! The felines meow! You defeated the Dire Miralis and saved us all from terrible fate. The guild is going crazy. I hear the guildmaster is buying drinks and Failvine for everyone. Finally, we can get back to our normal lives. Everyone in Tanzania is overjoyed. Personally, I'm going to gorge myself on fish and milk. I might even dip the fish in the milk. I knew you'd be a great hunter when we first met. Your scent told me so. Here, I want you to have this as a token of my appreciation.
Okay, so anyways, as for the armor... I can also show you some of the other armor. Yeah, show off some low-rank Roggy armor. Anyways. Where's the Cantor? Okay, so basically, a Cantor. It's pretty much the same as you'd expect. Where basically it gives you... It's more of a fire offensive set. Where basically just Constitution, fire attack up, and Sharpness. The big one being Sharpness. Okay, wait. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, that goes to show you just how observant I am right now. I'm showing you the wrong armor set. I'm sorry, I'm over the moon. Anyways, as you can see, a lot more boost here, a lot more sharpness, and some free element to boot. As for the Logia Chris, basically, as you can see, blight resistance, destroyer attack up, pretty solid. Anyways, Dire Miralis armor. Basically, Dire Miralis armor, let me just show it off because it is interesting. Basically, Dire Miralis turns you into some sort of alien turns you into some Transformers type villain, you know? Where you have this volcano set. It is cool, you know? And basically, it gives you can get attack up L from this. And you also get a skill known as Unshakable. This is the only monster in the game to give you Unshakable. Basically, Rocksteady, this is an amazing skill where basically it combines tremor resistance with current resistance with air resistance, and it also gives you the first rank of earplugs. So basically, you do not flinch. The only thing that makes you flinch is a high rank monster, is a powerful monster, or like the Devil Joe, or the Diablos, or the Dire Miralis. It also has some very solid defense, 106. To put things into perspective, by default, my Diablos helm has a defense of 89 by default. As you can see, basically the set is pretty consistent. We're basically just giving you gloves off. Gloves off is another interesting skill because basically gloves off, where after a certain amount of time, basically you will get increased affinity. Though I've never been able to really pin down what the exact cause of it is. But as you can see, that's what the armor looks like. Oh my gosh! I never realized just how much rare material you need. Yeah, and to think that I actually did, to think on my first playthrough I actually got the full set. But then again, I had access to multiplayer. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Lockyer, Chris Helm, Greaves, X. So basically, Diablo. Anyways, with the Logiacris, you can basically get fast charge, you can get tenderizer, stam drain, stats, and free elements. So a pretty solid set all in all. Arguably more solid than its ivory counterpart. In fact, when I was first playing out my armor set, I was heavily contemplating getting basically getting the Logiacris some Logiacris armor, because they do give you some good sets. Anyways, as far as the weapons are concerned for the... And what's this? Oh yeah, okay. Wait, why aren't they letting me forge a great... Is there even a greatsword for this? Okay, apparently there isn't a greatsword for the for the Dire Miralis, which is kind of weird considering that it's the main monster. Maybe I just don't have the parts, but anyways. Ports Mark. Okay, this is a good indicator because I have because I have handicraft. But basically, while it's not the most powerful hammer, it has 3 slots, which is always good, and not to mention a plus 20 affinity off the bat. And as for the armor, the hammer, as you can see, basically you get this rose hammer, which looks pretty cool. I could actually forge if I wanted to. It's certainly not a bad hammer, all things. It's a little on the weaker side as far as power is concerned, but that fire, you can't beat it. But anyways, as for the dual blades, they're actually pretty solid. They look good, and like I said, they have 400 fire. Okay, but anyways, with that said, let's head back to Moga. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to get my gear here because I don't want to go in the house. Okay. I'm gonna get some more herbs so I can get some more mega potions. I'm sorry if I'm procrastinating. It's just basically this next quest is one I seriously don't want to do. And frankly, if I fail this quest, I'm not going to be going for it. I'm not going to be gunning for just constant, oh, I need to do this quest. Because, frankly, I have never been able to defeat this quest. I have never been able to defeat this quest. And frankly, it's more of an optional thing. Oh yeah, but anyways. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. It's just my mind's frazzled because I honestly didn't think I'd be able to defeat that Dire Miralis so easily. Okay, so anyways. Rank 8, one thing about it is it should be somewhere. Or do you get later on? I think you actually get it later on. Or maybe it's an advanced quest. But anyways, there's one quest where you can fight a really huge nibble snarf in the arena. It's a pretty fun quest. And forgot to buy the items. Okay, I bought the herbs. I thought I didn't buy the herbs. Yeah, last time we're in this port and I'm savoring it. Okay, we're gonna bring out these smoke bombs that I made. I basically combined ivy with bomb casings. We're gonna need these traps. We're going to need some more honey. Mega potions. Okay, dragon toadstools, we're all good there. Herbs. Combo list. Kelby horn and immune. Oh, that's why I didn't bring it, because of the immunizers. Yeah, I was just bringing max potions. Okay. Okay, where are my mushrooms? This is humiliating. Trying to find my mushrooms. Where are my mushrooms? Oh, there they are. All right, gotta get my. You know, I don't think I'm gonna honestly need more of these. Buying combo list. Where's my drugs? Catalyst. Yeah, this is the main thing of pale extracts, basically getting these demon drugs. But at least I knocked out all the quests that I really wanted to do besides the bonus ones, so we're going to give this next one a shot. Okay, I have everything. Yep, we have everything. I'm really nervous, as you can tell. I'm actually going to use the bathroom before I go to this next quest. Because I need to be spry. I need to be alert. So anyways, as you can see, Mocha Girl has something to say.
So you've hunted down the Ivory Lockers and complete every single quest here in the village.
That's right. Off camera, I completed every remaining quest in the village.
Yep, I think it's safe to say you're the best hunter around. You got too big for this dusty burg. It's time for folks outside the village to learn of your incredible skills. I told the guild all about your exploits. I usually exaggerate my success stories, but this time, fact was better than fiction. I don't think they bought it, though. They need to see you to believe it. So the hunting request this time is an endurance quest in the arena. Let's see what monsters you'll be facing today. The first one on the docket is an Ivory Lockers. Right, good luck with that. And since it's an endurance quest, you'll have more stuff to do. And if after you've hunted the Ivory Lockers, are you kidding me? You have to bag a Brachydios and a Zorah Magdaros at the same time? I hope I didn't oversell your abilities to the guild. But this is a good chance to show the world just what you're made of. Just think of this as another obstacle to the road to living legend status. That is, if you don't wind up a non-living legend, don't you die on me.
Okay, so anyways, for completing all these quests, we unlock Mark of a Hero. Now, Mark of a Hero, this is no quest to sneeze at, because you have these 3 monsters. Now you're thinking, oh, what's so bad about these monsters? They're high-rank monsters. These may be... Now, from what I've read a bunch of sources on the internet. Now, some people say that these monsters have just pure G-rank stats, whereas other sources say that these monsters have high-rank health, but yet G-rank strength. So, bottom of the line is this. If you go into this quest with high-rank armor, these monsters are going to tear you to shreds, especially the Brachydios and the Rathalos. Because basically what happened, the Brachydios is going to terrorize you on the ground, and the Rathalos is going to basically bombard you from the sky. Now, speaking of which, can't forget the antidotes. Because I could easily imagine this thing poisoning me, and I'm not going to want to be having a non-fun time with this. I'm actually going to whip out the gourmet voucher, because basically I want to basically have everything at our disposal. And I am going to hit the restroom. Okay, I am ready. As ready as I'll ever be. That is if I don't accept the quest. I need to accept the quest first. Okay, let's do this. You can tell it's a good omen when you're in the arena.
Time to show us what you're made of, Hunter. Every monster in this hunt is a real tough cookie, but I believe in you. We stole them straight from G-rank. To the private Boca Village, after all. Anyways, no pressure or anything. Just get out there and be the best you can be.
Okay. Since this is an endurance quest, you're going to be basically getting mega potions from the carbs, so use them up first. Just remember, this Ivory Logicris is the easy part of the quest. Look how much damage! We're defense boosted! We are defense boosted. We're wearing G-rank armor. And we are still getting hammered. So yeah, if I don't succeed at this quest, basically what I'll do is I'm going to move on straight to the other quests that I plan on doing. Now, because this hunt is in a very confined area and you're dealing with some mobile monsters, it's actually a good idea to go with dual blades. But still, could you imagine doing this in high rank armor? You defeat the Ivory Logicers, you defeat all the high rank monsters, then bang, you get this. You get this kick to the teeth. Attack. Nice. It may be a cheap strategy, but you can also just do one hit, put away, one hit, put away. That's the beauty of the quick sheet. Just stand still, come on. Why is it that every monster's so hyperactive? Seriously, these monsters never stand still. I get hit by your attacks, but it's like, oh, but my attacks, they always miss. Once again, Feline Sharpener would have probably been very nice here. Feline Polisher. Yeah! Attack him! I got my lunge attack, cause I'm the Logia Chris. Ah, nice job, Cha-Cha, nice. Now you can see why I've never defeated this quest. You're essentially dealing with these G-rank monsters. You're dealing with G-rank monsters, basically, in higher rank. How do they expect any normal hunter to do this without doing G-rank first? Oh, nice, beautiful. Okay, there. Sharpen, sharpen, sharpen. Okay, now I'm going to want to have these smoke bombs. Because what smoke bombs do is they prevent monsters from seeing you, which can be really handy in environments like this where you're dealing with two monsters at once. Another strategy is to run around the arena, essentially playing chicken while the Rathlos and Brachydios attack each other. Because if you wait long enough, you will have it where the Brachydios takes down the Azure Rathlos, and then you can just focus on the other one. Right now I can't see, and we're gonna have it where that thing is coming after us. Yeah, I get excited. Remember, these guys are going to be hurting each other. No, 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 no! Okay, that was I know that I can be a little bit whiny at times, but this was ridiculous. I could not escape that. Seriously, what were my options? I mean, I'm gonna give this my best shot. Okay, come on. There's just so much going on. Look, I'm not expecting to do this quest. I'm not expecting to succeed. okay. I'm beaming. Okay, combo list. Come on! Okay, at least I got a few hits off. Come on! I'm so close to getting that hit. Ah! Yeah, they had to put all of the flagships in this quest. All the flagships for this one quest. Your flagship, you're in. Frankly, I'm surprised that there is a Zin Ogre here. Nice! Knock him out of the sky. Good. As you can see, the Brachydios can be your ally in this fight if you basically know how to use him to your advantage. Freaking sidestep. It's always the freaking sidestep. happen sooner or later. Knew that would happen. Come on! I don't even have time to heal, let alone actually attack. Oh, come on! This is why I have never completed this quest. You can look at this! Thank you, Kayamba! At least one good thing is that yeah, look at that. We actually managed to get the Rathalos to a break. And that adds up. We've seen a knockdown, we've seen a part break. Granted, this isn't like Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Rise levels of the monsters killing each other. But hey, I'll take it. Thank you, Brachydios! Yeah, I figured the Rathalos would go down first. Come on, take a step forward. Take a step forward. How are you evading? Step in front of the trap. Just take 2 steps forward. 2 steps forward. 2 steps forward. 2. Dios, 2. Thank you. Yes! Oh my gosh, I have never done this quest, huzzah! You are seeing a milestone for me. I have never defeated this quest before. No, it might have, no. Yeah, the closest I was able to do with this quest was with a Kelby Bow spam build, where I was running around the arena just doing pot shots on both monsters. And I managed to get it down to just the Brachydios, and then, well, the Brachydios kicked my ass. Huh, but I did not think we were that close to killing this thing. But hey, I'll take it. Okay. So Radlos, Claw, Evan Shell. These are high. Yeah, they're basically considering these G rank monstrosities high rank. These are not high rank monsters. These are abominations.
Oh my gods! Not only did you hunt the Ivy Logicris, but you bagged the Bracketeers and Azure Rathlos too?
This has been over 10 years in the making.
Could you possibly get any more powerful? I remember when you were just a little greenhorn who couldn't tell a bowgun from a banabra. Boy, that sure brings me back. You had to rely on me for everything. Huh? That's not what how you remember it? Fine. Maybe you took 2 knocks ahead. Anyways, voila! I requested a monster has arrived. Your target this time is an Alatreon. Ooh, I'm getting a very bad feeling about this. Let's consult my nearly complete and nearly unfittable guidebook and see if my hunch is right. Alatreon, an elder dragon that resides in the sacred land. Everything about it is shrouded in mystery. Maybe my guidebook isn't so complete after all. But then, what do you expect from a monster that lives in the sacred land? It should be shrouded in mystery. What's the sacred land? I'm glad you asked. According to my work-in-progress guidebook, the sacred land, an unexplored region, none who set foot ever return. Not exactly a vacation destination, huh? Have fun! Anyways, I hear that the area is a real hotspot for magma. Make sure you're prepared to handle that heat. By the way, this is the very last quest that you will be offered here. Now is no time to rest on your laurels. Give it your all.
I have never hunted this Alatreon. Frankly, I have never slayed an Alatreon on my own in this game. Frankly, I've barely ever defeated an Alatreon in this game. I defeated maybe 1, 2 tops. None can foresee disaster. It comes in darkness, leaving despair in its wake. Now comes such a time when as a race we can only struggle or perish. Catching up, my speechwriter wrote that. Anyways, save us. Okay, so anyways, Alatreon, big boy Alatreon. For those of you who have played World, you know of the Alatreon, and you know how much of a pain it can be in that game. Thankfully, the Alatreon is nowhere near as bad as it is in that game. Where basically, yeah, the Alatreon is still going to be a multi-elemental menace, but at the very least, you're not going to have it where it's sending out a Nova attack. Okay, let's see what we've got. Mega Potion. Okay, we're not going to need traps. Because it's an Elder Dragon. We're also not going to need those smoke bombs. Because basically those smoke bombs are only useful for basically deterring. Okay, we'll need some more blue mushrooms. Some more honey. Definitely another Farcaster. Okay. Another ancient potion. Blue mushrooms. Where are you, blue mushroom? There we are. There we are, blue mushroom. Mighty blue. Oh, blue. Yeah, we can also put away those antidotes. Because we're not going to be dealing with any poison this fight. Frankly, the Alatreon is worse than any poison you'll see. So for this fight, we're going to need null berries. Because this thing is a blight nightmare. Basically, normally with blights, you can prepare for them by just, oh hey, the monster can only inflict one type of blight on you. And then basically you prepare, you get your armor resistance up. But here's the thing. The Alatreon has all of the elements. It has fire, it has water, it has ice, it has thunder, it has dragon. Basically, if it's an element, the Alatreon has it. Well, except slime, that is. Okay, I'm gonna take Foodie this time around. And that way we can give ourselves at least a little bit of a buff. You're also going to want to bring cool drinks, because well, you're going to have heat to deal with. Okay, let's see where we are in terms of time. Okay, here's the plan. I may just hunt the Alatreon here, and then basically from there, we'll knock out the remaining monsters in the next one, which I could do tomorrow, and basically just wrap up the series. As if we defeat the Alatreon. If we fail against the Alatreon, no big deal. Basically, I'm not going to cry too much over it. Okay, it's going to start off in fire mode, as you can see. Anyways, this is a high-rank Alatreon. I don't think that this Alatreon functions in the same manner as basically the Mark of the Hero Quest monsters, where they were G-rank. They were G-rank monsters masked as high-rank. I think this one's just a true blue high-rank, because you do actually have access to a G-rank Alatreon quest. I'm not going to do that G-rank Alatreon quest because basically I'm not doing Alatreon parts, I'm not doing Alatreon material, and frankly we're just hunting the Alatreon just to show off the Alatreon, who basically is just scumming us with lava. Yeah, real powerful monster, just scums with lava. Get out of the lava! Oh yeah, real brave man you are! Hide out in the lava the entire... Yeah, real Elder Dragon right here. I'm not able to attack it because it just keeps on hiding in the lava. Come on, get out of the lava. There. Frankly, we don't have any elements, so we're safe. Basically, when it's in the air, it will use electricity and ice. Yeah, you. Come on. Ugh. Come on. Should have gotten the medic. Should have gotten the I should have gotten medic, or I should have gotten some other skill like that. What are you doing? Oh, right, this attack. Okay, just gotta dodge. Yeah! Okay. Yeah! Got a part break! This is what happens when I try to shake up the strategy. Okay, where is it? The box has to be somewhere. All right, I don't think there's a box here. Yeah, just the Alatreon fight in this game can feel a little clunky, where basically you can never, I feel like you can never hit this thing, and then basically it's pelting you non-stop. Let me put it to you this way. Basically, at least I don't think this is the case. But frankly, just in the first two Monster Stories games, there's no Alatreon. That just goes to show you just what this monster is. Where basically, even the developers of Monster Story, where they're like, oh hey, we're gonna throw out this recoil mechanic. We don't want the Alatreon there. We'll throw out a Fatalis with its insta-kill attack, but we're not gonna put in this thing, this devil of a monster. Okay, well, I thought I saw something on my computer monitor. Well, at least I'm lasting longer than I've ever really had in an Alatreon fight by myself. Come on, we're so close to getting the head. Okay, back away. Back away. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. Yeah, nice job. Nice job, Kayemba. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, regardless of what happens with this quest, I am going to basically just end things off once I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm going to go with my plan of just doing these big quests now. And then afterwards, basically just next video, final video, we just look at the remaining monsters. Okay, if I would have rolled that flame attack, I would be disappointed in myself. Sorry if I seem a little frazzled. It's just that basically, this sort of thing I've been dreading. I've been dreading these quests all of the playthrough. I've been dreading the Dire Miralis. I've been dreading Mark of a Hero. And heck, I've been dreading just fighting on Alatreon. Another good hit. All right, now I realize where you can get the ballista ammo. Basically, you gotta get from the Argosy. This is the freaking Argosy captain. This is his challenge. I'll take it, I'll take it. Yeah! I chopped the tail! That way I can show off the armor in case we fail. Aye. Come on down. Look, frankly, if I fail this quest via timeout, I'll consider that a victory in of itself. I know this isn't the most optimal way to do this quest, but darn it, it's the only way I know how. Ah! this boss has always reminded me of the Titan Dweevil from Pikmin 2. But with how it uses all these elements. And how it can feel like a slog to fight. Ugh. Got greedy. That's what I did. I got greedy. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Okay, nice. Good job, Kayemba. Oh, crap. Nice. Ugh. No! Okay, this is okay, so in that case, it was a good thing I did go with Feline Foodie, because basically just maxing out our stamina. Get back here! Come on, get back! Come on! One day at a time. They jump out of the way every time. Every time you swing that greatsword, they jump away like a freaking jackrabbit. Like a freaking jackrabbit. Turn around, don't turn around. Well, I can't but wonder how much more life this thing has. Yeah! Okay, go. Yeah, I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay, we're running low on healing items. And frankly, time is not abundant either. And mind you, this is the high rank monster. So yeah, I just imagine the G rank. Just imagine this, but worse. Okay, look, I can at least show off the armor. I fought valiantly, and frankly, I was not expecting to defeat the Alatreon. We don't need to defeat the Alatreon. It's not going to unlock anything if we defeat the Alatreon. Frankly, if there is a bonus, I'll tell you in the description of this video. Frankly, at this point, we've defeated the game. We have essentially beaten the game. So frankly, I'm sorry if it's not fulfilling, if I'm defeating the Alatreon, but frankly, I am not looking to defeat the Alatreon. I'm not seeking to defeat the Alatreon. I'm showing things off. So anyways, with that said, I'm going to basically I'm basically going to upload the next video tomorrow, and it'll be the final video. So with that said, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you. Hope to see you next time. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a good viewer. I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. Without, see you next time. Bye.